this episode of Chewing the Rag. We are solo today, which is fine. It'll be better than last week's. Last week's was definitely, there's throwaway episodes. That one was one I would probably delete and usually not post something like that, but I had to put out something. It was just, I haven't put out something in so long, and I talked about recording, and I finally did, so I was like, fuck it, we'll just do it. But this should be a semblance of a regular episode. That's starting to get back into it. We got this today. We've been streaming a little bit more, which is fun. A couple nights a week I've been on YouTube and TikTok just streaming games and chatting, whatever. So that's been fun. And then on chewingtheragpodcast.com, on our website, we actually have a blogs tab that just started up just for when I don't record or I want to put something out content wise, or just get the idea to do something and I don't want to run here and boot everything up and turn something on. I could just kind of blog it and write it, and keeps me active, my brain active, keeps the website active, put something else on the website to view and look at. So that's cool. So if you go to chewingtheragpodcast.com, right now I have an album review of Trip Shelton's album and a comedy special review of Niles Abson's Ass Guy comedy special that just came out. So go check those out, read them. They're my first two, so don't expect much. You know me, I rant, I ramble. So trying to do that through writing and not through this is a lot different. You can kind of pick up on the rants and rambles here. In writing, you can't so much, so I try to refine it and not do that so much, but it's a work in progress. We'll learn it. We'll figure it out. We got a DM today from Jordan Rutherford. I talked about him coming on. He said, how about tomorrow night? By the time this comes out, hopefully we have already recorded. I don't know. It's tough. I don't want to be like, got this person coming on, teasing this person. That never happens, but I like to have people on that I think are cool or do shit. Those people are usually the most busy as well, or live overseas like him, or a mixture of both, where they're super busy and they live overseas. He's got a fight coming up. It's not announced yet, but I know he has one coming up. That'll be announced soon. So I don't like to kind of badger these types of people either. Athletes especially have fights and they're training. There's no real off season for a fight. If you're trying to be an active fighter, you're training nonstop. You're not in fight camp necessarily, but training nonstop. So I don't really like to badger, but he reached out to me today. He said, how about tomorrow night? So I don't know. I'm not sure how that'll go. That'll be cool. Yeah, speaking of fights, I brought my son Father's Day weekend a couple weeks back, brought him to his first live MMA event, and he seemed to have fun. We left early. That's tough. He's only 5, so it's very fidgety. He's up, he's moving around. I'm like, all right, you ready? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. All right, let's go. But it was cool, man. We went to Elite Fighting Promotions 4. I think it was 4. So it was a lot of fun. A lot of Muay Thai on that, which I thought he would like the Muay Thai more because it's constantly like standing and punching and kicking, but he seems to like grappling. We tried a jiu-jitsu class. I just don't think he's mentally ready for it yet. In sports, he plays sports. He's a good listener, but like with me personally, when he goes to the gym, it's mats, so it's fun. It's running around, banging into walls, get a little bit of a workout in, but that's not necessarily why he's there. Fucking glasses fogging up. It's like 100 degrees in here. Between the heat and the AC, these things are going to fog up the whole episode. But it's different when he's in a class with an instructor, with a professor, and they're trying to get him on pace. So I'm not ruling it out. I just don't think that he's necessarily ready for it yet. Maybe in a year or two, keep introducing him to these live events and going to the gym with me, and we do a little bit more structure, less fun, like freestyle type shit. And then from there, he'll be a little bit more acclimated. But he had fun. He liked it. A lot of good guys locally, and I've known that for years. We didn't really get to see a lot of Muay Thai around here. Everybody's MMA or boxing. It's not really Muay Thai. A couple kickboxing matches here or there, but you don't really get true Muay Thai. So to watch amateur Muay Thai, and then they had professional fights as well, but we had already left by then, unfortunately. But watching those back, that was really good. Stone, that fight with Stone, he got knocked out. It was like a 3-3 piece. It was really fucking good. I forget the guy who fought him, but that was a really good one. And then there's another, I gotta look it up. I DM'd this kid after his fight. Shouldn't say kid, but I DM'd him after his fight and I let him know, like, hey, dude, you could fight. His name's Xavier. He's at a Brian Bury's gym and he is fucking good. The kid he was facing seemed like he would be good as well. He was really cocky. They're standing across. He does like the gun thing to him. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I hope Xavier fucks him up. And sure enough, Xavier fucked him up. Just constant pressure. well-rounded striking, and then he hits a double leg and ends up submitting the kid. It was just everything he wanted to do, he could do. There's nothing that dude could have stopped him. So I'm looking forward to watching that kid fight more. Super funny, super fun fight. We also I just been watching a lot of fights. We did that, and then I didn't go anywhere. I watched Melissa Amaya. She's been on the show, so I was like, oh, she's got a fight coming up. Let's watch that. She was drafted in that GFL league or whatever the hell it was called. And I don't know, that just seems less and less legitimate every time somebody talks about it. It was like a combination of legends fighters and up and coming fighters. And they had really big names signed on, and then they had one event planned and then canceled. So I don't really know what's going on with that. And then I saw she had a fight with Combate. So I was like, okay, just watch that. They had an all female card. And that card was actually really fun. There was, like I said, all female, all women, top to bottom. There was Melissa Gomez. She looked really good. There was one. I'm gonna look it up right now because she specifically, I was like, she's fucking mean. Who the hell was it? That's gonna piss me off. I'll just look here. She was just ruthless. I mean, she had this woman against the cage and she's just chopping her leg the whole time, and just really, she was just, I don't know, she was just mean. The taunts, everything about it, and I really was not prepared to talk about it, but that's just kind of what I do. Who the fuck was it, dude? Right here, Regina Taryn. There it is. Regina Taryn. She fought Caitlin Neal, and dude, when she got her up against the cage, she just beat the shit out of her. And then the Melissa Gomez, really good takedown defense, really good submission defense. She ended up getting the win. And then Amaya, people were like, "Oh, her wrestling strong or stand up strong." I think Sugimoto, who's 11-5, she's had a lot of fights, 3 draws as well. So she's like a 20-fight vet. People thought that experience, but I mean, Melissa's now 8-0, so it's not like she's inexperienced, and she was just on her that whole fight. And I mean, it was only one round, but for the full 3 minutes, it was just all pressure. That was fun. And then we watched the BKFC event. Now that one was, for bare knuckle, never really like sat down, opened up the app, and watched bare knuckle. I just didn't. I would always rewatch replays on YouTube or social media, whatever the hell it might be, but I never just sat down and watched a bare knuckle card through and through. That shit is so fun. It's so fun. It's like, it's constant. There's no lapse. There's no relaxing. It's you're standing here, you're standing here, and you guys are gonna fight, and we're gonna force you to fight. If you don't fight, you're done. I mean, one guy turned around, he turned his back. Essentially, it's giving up in any boxing, but they called it off right there. Like, there's no, you're not turning around, you're not recovering. It's stand and bang. It's bare hands, bare knuckle, and it's probably something I'm going to watch more often, because that's like, if you don't want a break in action, which I don't mind. I always hate it when people say, oh, why are they wrestling so much? Just stand them up, stand them up. No, if somebody has your back for 3 minutes, that's your fault, not theirs. They're doing their job. They're controlling you. They're winning. There's no stand them up. I hate that there is stand-ups in any mixed martial arts event. There's no reason for it. If he's controlling a person, you don't take him out of a dominant position. You force the other guy to fucking get out of it. You don't give him the benefit. But if you are somebody who doesn't like that, I suggest turning off MMA for a day or two and just go to bare knuckle, because some of them are wild. Some of them aren't really technical, but then there are some where you're like, oh, this dude has crisp boxing. Like, that dude can throw hands, he's accurate, he's technical, and he's also splitting your eye open because there's no, it's a fucking CTE fest, just concussions. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I suggest watching it. I'm gonna watch it more. I'm looking forward to it. We we got Oliveira coming up with Taporia. I'm not an MMA pod. I'm not gonna sit here and just talk MMA all day, but that's just literally the past couple of weeks, because I'm home. I'm still on leave from my second born, so I don't really, I've just been watching fights and hanging out around the house and working out myself. Fucking, you can see I got this giant gallon right here of water that I've just been trying to get at least this a day. I think I've been probably getting more just between like my other water bottle and whatnot. My other water bottles and whatnot, but trying to get at least that gallon a day. And then we converted one of the rooms, so we got this room now where I can record. It's my home. We got this fucking air conditioner in here because it's 100 degrees outside. And then we got a home gym, which I'm setting up now. It's got some stuff, We got one of those wall mount bags, so it's literally just sticks to the wall. Fucking drill a couple holes, whatever. I mounted it on 2x4s. I can take a picture and show it here, but and it's just got one flat, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like 5 sides or something like that. So you throw hooks, jabs, and uppercuts. And at first I was like, "There's no fucking way." And I've hit this thing. I've blasted this fucking thing, and it hasn't caught the wall yet. So I like it a lot. I want to do like a full heavy bag, but again, it's just what I did was convert an old bedroom. So I already got a weight bench in there. I got a deadlift bar thing in there. I got a stationary bike, that heavy bag. I have 2 metal bowl type things where I store my weight, so it's not a lot of room in this room. So I was like, fuck, I don't know where I'm gonna put a heavy bag. Let me try this thing out, and it's pretty fun. I like it. I usually what I'll do is I'll throw a hot suit on and work out, and then when I'm done, I'll ask my son like, "Hey, you want to go outside? You want to go do something?" So once I take this fucking hot suit off, I'm done. I'm not going outside. It's 100 right now. Let me get all the use out of it I can. So I've been throwing that on. And I'm not really trying to do anything specifically. My one buddy's like, "Oh, how much weight have you lost?" It's like, I'm not really trying to lose weight. I'm not really trying to gain muscle. I just want to feel better, you know? I've always been in decent enough shape. And then 2020 and on kind of fell off a little bit. So I was like, all right, well, let's keep going. I've always been in enough shape where I can go outside. I can throw a ball with my son. I can ride a bike with my son. I can go play flag football, basketball, whatever. I'm not going to fucking feel like I'm dying like all my friends, which luckily I have that because right now I don't have any friends who can keep up, and I still like doing that shit. So we got to figure it out. I'm like, you guys want to work out with me? No. All right. Well, so are we ever gonna play flag again? Probably not. Good. I got that going for me. Thanks, guys. It's a fucking team sport. Can I get a team? But yeah, no, I just want to be able to continue doing that and just get stronger. That's all. I don't really, like I said, I don't really have an end goal in mind. I'm about 255 now. I was 260 when I took my leaves. 5 pounds are down, but it's not necessarily the goal. It's not necessarily the point of what I'm trying to do. It's just trying to be a little bit more healthy. I was never really completely unhealthy, but let's just try to be more healthy. That's all. What do we got here? And nothing. What else we got, dude? We got no sleep. No sleep thing is in full fucking effect. You know, I don't know if I've gone to bed before 2 a.m. since my son's been born, and that's not even an exaggeration. And then my firstborn still has school, so we're still up and out the door by 8. So I mean that's 6 hours right there. But I'm not sleeping till 8 necessarily, and we're not sleeping through the night necessarily either. So it's been fun. Somebody I know's girlfriend is having a baby, and he's like, "How's the sleep?" And I was like, "I mean, I'm nothing. This is nothing new to me. I'm always pretty good about staying up late and waking up early and being able to function. But if you're not, then enjoy it because you're gonna have fun." And he's like, "Yeah, people have been telling me that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to any." I've talked about this on the pod before. Don't listen to the cliches like, "Oh, get your sleep while you can," because you're not gonna. Oh, they're just everything's negative. Everybody wants to give you advice. Just fucking enjoy it. Just be happy and hope that you have a fucking healthy baby. Everything else, fucking, you'll figure out. That's all it is. It's all figuring it out. We figured it out once, never doing it again. Every baby's different. I would argue that my first was still way harder than my second. Second's pretty calm and tame compared to him, but they both have their negatives and their quirks and different things. I don't know. I have 2 and I won't give advice because, again, what the fuck, dude? They have different personalities. They have different everything. You can't just take any advice that comes through. You can appreciate any advice. You can say thank you and, fucking jam it back here somewhere, but don't carry that shit with you and think this is what this person told me. This is what it's going to be. I talked about this a little bit. I've been streaming a little bit more. I'm trying to get into, I don't know, just not different avenues, but again, it's not easy to just come in here and I have 2 kids and everything else and just records. I got to figure out, episodes come out, Thursday 6 a.m. they drop. So I don't know if I want to stream around that. I don't know if I want to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday night stream. And I usually don't stream until it's after about 9:30. And then I get, maybe till 12. So it's a good 3 hours. If you have any suggestions, if something sounds better, then fucking send them my way. Because right now I don't really know how to incorporate streaming, recording, the blog. I'm not gonna get burnt out by any means. The blog is just more so just like when I wrote jokes. If something came to mind, I had a notebook on me. I typed it on my phone, whatever it might have been. It's sort of what the blog is. I want to talk about this. I want to review this. I want to just fucking get this out there. But I'm not gonna come sit down and I'm not gonna record an episode I just recorded. I'm not gonna go back to back. What can I do? I don't even have a full episode ready. This blog is gonna be 15 minutes of me talking, maybe not even fucking 5. So That's where it's, oh, you just write it out. And if people read it, cool. If they don't, I mean, really also cool. I don't care. It's something for me. And I think, when I'm doing reviews or something, I think it's cool for other people too to have those reviews. Miles shared it. He said he liked it. Wet Trip, he's been on the pod. He's somebody I know. So I know he liked his. And if you guys have anybody or an album or something that fucking, you're like, hey, review this, or what do you think about this? I'll do it. I don't care. But don't be mad if I don't like it, because I'm not going to lie either. That's the other thing, though, with the blogging and the reviews. Like, the pod, I've always said, I just want to have people on that I think are cool, or I want to talk to. People give me suggestions all the time, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And then other times, it's like, dude, my one buddy's like, oh, this guy, he's tried all these breweries. I'm like, I don't care. No offense to him. I had people on where it's like, I don't necessarily get it or I'm not involved in the hobby, but I can still make a conversation. I've never been to these breweries. I don't study these fucking drinks or anything. I don't think it's going to do anything for me to have somebody on who did that or does that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. Beer. And I do like going to breweries and stuff, but I haven't really done it in a long time. I barely even drink now. So it's not really a conversation I'll be able to give a lot to. If it's something that somebody might be interested in, I guess fucking sure. But I just don't feel like it's going to be good conversation. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's not what this is mostly for me to just kind of talk to people who I think are cool or do cool shit. And then also promote their cool shit. And then in return, they're promoting my shit by being on here. So it's kind of give and take. I feel like that right there is just a lot of take. I'm not going to give to a conversation. It's not going to really be beneficial for anybody. It's not going to be, I don't even think an entertaining listen, to be honest, to hear somebody just talk about all these breweries they travel to. Now, if it was like breweries around the world and not just around the United States, or probably even only the East Coast or New York breweries or whatever it might have been, then it's a little different. If you went to a fucking brewery in Indonesia, let's talk about it. That sounds kind of cool, I guess. But that's also world travel. It's not, I don't know. It's a little different for me. So find me somebody who's traveled fucking different breweries around the world, and then I'll have them on and we can talk then. Because I feel like that'll be interesting conversation. Because then I'm not just talking about breweries, I'm talking about those places. I don't care they went to Buffalo and got a beer. It's just good for you, man. Do you have wings too? What the fuck am I gonna contribute there? Doesn't do anything. Fucking new Madden's coming out and nobody cares. It'll be fun. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. I just got an alert. It was fucking I like nerdy shit for notifications where like Madden devs or somebody will post an update, and naturally I fucking got that. And I was like, oh, new Madden's coming out. It had nothing to do with anything at all. Just, I'm glancing at my phone real quick. I had to kind of just feel like I was explaining why instead of just cutting out the fact that I did it. I have all the power in the world, but still don't know how to use it. Every time I look up, so I have this painting right here Lenny did, and this painting right here Lenny did. I'm supposed to have one right here that Lenny did, right next to my head. And I bought it off him a while back, and he texted me the other day. We're playing Fortnite. He goes, yo, am I supposed to send you a painting? I was like, shit, yeah, you are. I was like, yo, do you even remember what one it was? He goes, nope. And I started laughing so hard because that's the most Chris and Lenny thing you could do. I'm like, fuck, dude. Let me go back to our messages. I couldn't find anything, and he texted me like 5 minutes later. Just, yo, I remembered what one it is, and it's this one right here. Fucking, if you're watching, it's this right here. So that'll be here eventually, hopefully soon. But dude, it was so funny. I'm sitting here, I'm like, he said that. I was like, oh shit, dude, yeah, I am supposed to get something from you. What the hell one? And we're both just like, oh, I paid you. You should have packaged it. You should have shipped it. And yet neither one of us have any idea what the hell I bought months later. So stupid, so good. I love it. But that'll be right there. And then I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do with this because I got this crooked ass flag, which is fine, but I don't really know how I want to set this up. The more I'm sitting here looking around in the background, and I'm like, I wonder if people are looking around at the background and they're wondering the same shit I'm wondering. And if you are, just know you're not alone because I don't know how it's gonna look, but it's cool. We're gonna figure everything out. We got that's another one I want to bring up. So we were talking about bare knuckle and Bonner one. Who I was going for Bonner. I don't know. I like the matchup. I thought Bonner would have it. I honestly thought, and I said this, I posted it. I thought Copeland was going to beat Arlovsky. I didn't know if Arlovsky's chin was going to hold up well, but it did. I mean, it was a fun matchup. They're both getting older. They're both up there in age. So I don't know. I just really thought Copeland was going to connect and land the one that took him out, and Arlovsky looked really good. Jessica I and Agapova, I was pulling for Agapova. Jessica was not there to box. She just, it was her first one. At the end, she's like, "Oh, you're not entertained?" Like, no, not really. I mean, you just kind of hugged the whole fight. And like I said not too long ago, just BKFC is all about that action. Like, they want that. So, no, I really wasn't entertained. The best shot of the night wasn't even landed by you. She did hit her hard once, but Agapova didn't get any stitches. I had stitched, got stitched up. So, I don't know. For me, I didn't really care for watching I fight in there, and I don't know if I would watch her fight in there again if she's just gonna clinch up and go that route. It's very boring. But there was one dude who Jake Heffernan. He was a fun watch. And then Rodney Hitton, that was probably my favorite fight. I really liked watching Rodney fight. He's fucking super fun. And then there was one Willie Gates. Willie Gates, dude, if you just look at him, you're like, what is he? Is he a fucking comic? Is he? And then you check his pages and he creates content and he can fuck you up. He's fun. He's exciting. He's fucking, I don't know. He's another one that I'm really looking forward to watching more. Probably try to have a conversation with him. Agapova, I haven't really advertised much, but she is supposed to come on, so that'll be fun. But I think I want to talk to more bare knuckle people and just see what the fuck goes through their head. Especially ones who converted from MMA and now they're using these no gloves compared to those little fucking fingerless gloves. And, what makes you want to go out there and do that? And I think I know the answer, but I want to hear from these people because it just sounds better coming from them than it would me because I'm more or less just guessing and speculating. I mean, I haven't fought or even really trained hard in years, and I look at the fucking karate combat pit and I'm like, can I just do one in there? Or street beefs, dude? Can I just do one in there? So I wonder if that's the same feeling when you see these bare knuckle. It's like, that looks fun. Can I just do one? I don't know. Sometimes if you're just wired that way, these different escapes and different rule sets and everything, they just look fun. Like karate combat, that pit, that looks fun to me. I would like to do just one. Somebody, I don't care. I'll fucking fight my brother in there. I just want to go into that pit once. And the street beef shit with the fucking chain link fence, that reminds me of my house. We got down like that all the time. We didn't have a real yard. I just had kind of dirt and rocks, and we'd have people come over. I had these fucking UFC gloves with no padding to them, no hand wraps, no mouth guards, no cups, and we just fight it out in the yard for fun. We did that for years, and nothing ever came of it. But when I see that like street beef shit, and I see that fence, and it's just got the wooden signs like a fucking, looks like a little league field, and these dudes are just scrapping in it. Like, can I do one? I just one? I don't care. Win, lose, draw. Let me do one. That's just. So I wonder if that's what goes through these people's mind when they see BKFC. And I also wonder what the pay is like. They don't have to, I don't want to hear the dollar amount you got, but it's hard to get obviously we say the internet isn't accurate. People tell you this figure, people tell you this figure. I wonder how it compares to like fighting in the big leagues for MMA and if it's comparable at all. So I don't know. I want to talk to these people and get their point of view and see how that goes. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting this thing back on track and actually coming in here and having some shit to talk about. Today was just, what's going on? What have I been watching? What have we been doing? I've been watching The Wire, and it's, dude, I don't know. I don't think there's a show better than The Wire. Even just the first season brings you right back to, and it's like, fuck, dude, I forget how good this is. It's so fucking good. Breaking Bad's really good, but I don't know if it fucks with The Wire. You compare just the first seasons alone, and then the second season of The Wire, if you've seen it, it's super fucking slow, and then you watch it again, you're like, it's a fucking really important season, It's like the first time I watched The Wire, the second season's hard to get through. It really was. And I hate when people say that when you get a show recommendation and they're like, oh, well, first season's really good, but third season when it's picked up, it's like, fuck, dude. That means it's a whole season. Then the second time I watched it and got through that second season, I was like, it is fucking really, now we'll watch it again. So I'm looking forward to it. I like that show a lot. I've tried to watch The Sopranos and I fall asleep every time, and it's not even boring. I don't know, something, maybe it's just fucking comforting. I don't know. It just fucking tucks me in. But I want to fucking finally finish that one. The Last of Us, I started it. The second season, I got to the deep part, and you know what I'm talking about, which if you know what I'm talking about, by getting to that part, you're not deep into it at all. And I haven't picked it up since, and I'm going to hopefully finish that. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be an easy watch without him, So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to hopefully the next week I'll have a guest. Me and Jordan maybe get this thing planned. Agapova, I know she has some personal things to work out, so we'll hopefully talk about that, and you can get her explanation. I will not spread anybody's business. It's not what I'm about. And then we'll just keep going. Listen to fucking Trip Shelton's new album. go watch Niall's Absence new special. Check out the blog, chewintheragpodcast.com for merch and everything else. Blogs on there, merch is on there, where to find me, their social media, whatnot's on there. And then, 2-3 nights a week I'll be streaming on here. Hopefully next time I'm on again, I'll come up with some sort of schedule and we'll fucking get this thing going. And next time you see me, I'll be jacked, even though I won't, but that's okay. I'm out.